Now then, I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool, we are the soul pool, together as a collective. And without you, this doesn't work. Monthlies for June. No point in doing weeklies for a couple of days, is there? So monthlies. So this is where you get Astral DJ's input, the zodiac sign. The first one, Astral DJ's given me Johnny Cash, Folsom Prison. So somebody may be actually in prison or in a mental prison. All depends. So don't discount it just because it mentions prison. So who's first, Spirit, please? Aquarius. And that's because you're not getting outside. It may be that you've got anxiety from the lockdown, unable to get out into society, or for other reasons can't get out into society. It's also dimming your light to fit in. So Aquarius, you're not being your natural selves. Let's find you an astrology card. So for the month of June, for Aquarius, Spirit, please. I got the line, I see a trainer coming, but I realised it was Folsom Prison. So, we've got Leo, I will. So it means you need to have the courage and the strength to do it, whatever it is. 17 is your number. You can't make it up. Spirit always know what they're talking about. So, but I believe that in this deck, it is the Strength card. So I shall have a look. Yeah, it's the Strength card, which is talking about the heart and the back. So some of you may have heart issues or back problems. It's about courage. It's about karma. It's about the power struggles in life. Because of the I will, it could be that somebody's about to take the vows, get married, or that somebody has passed and there's a legal will that needs to be done, or somebody's writing the will. It's about the self. So you need to take care of yourself. And then we have, which we're going to do for all of you, the Goddess card. As I come across them in the drawer, and I thought, got to use them. So we've got Yemaya, the African goddess of the ocean. So the ocean goddess. And the star card is often depicted by the water, and a lot of Aquariuses believe they are water signs because of the connection to water. It's not true, but that's what people believe. So, I've just got to pause you because I've forgotten a book. 1 minute. Okay then, so let's roll our sleeves up and get started. What does Aquarius need to know, Spirit, please, for June 2022? It's also about issues with the ankles and the legs. Sometimes I get this with diabetes. Below the knee. So if you're trying to connect with somebody from spirit, chances are it's somebody who passed with a heart, an injury to the back, maybe, issues with diabetes, the legs, ankles. Feeling isolated from society in some way. And they're reiterating that Leo card. It's massively important because it's in there. And the water energy. So they're already doubling up and we haven't even got started yet. So, the water sign of Scorpio, there she is. It's the only water sign that believes it's a fire sign, Leo. It's a Libra Scorpio cuspa or Scorpio Sagittarius cuspa, possibly. Either way, it's about you loving and nurturing yourself as a mother would, or somebody who loves you unconditionally. Water sign energy. There is a reunion, a celebration, a gathering, a party. It's faith, hope and charity. 3 months. Again, the Leo energy. They've doubled up twice already. 3 times already, sorry. It's about strength of character. It's about power struggles. It's about karmic situations. Remember the story about the gladiator that as a young man found a lion cub, took out the thorn. Then when he was taken as a slave and made to fight as a gladiator, the lion refused to fight and instead fought with him because it was that lion cub that he had looked after years before. Even though it is the Leo card, it's not about the Leo, it's about the lady there. So you may be having power struggles with a Leo. Or if you're a Leo, it's an internal struggle. But most of all, it's about the heart and back. Courage, strength, backbone, integrity. 8 or 26. So far, they've doubled up on 8 or 26 and 17. Somebody here could be violent. Somebody is determined to win no matter what the cost to others or themselves. They will cut the nose off to spite the face. No one will win these arguments and everyone will regret them. 5 weeks. So it's better to walk away. It could be violent energy. You have to defend yourself. Stand up for yourself. So, even though you walk away, that doesn't mean that you let them get away with it. You have to defend yourself. And grow a backbone is what Spirit's saying. Don't act without thinking. Don't do anything rash. But this is unfinished business that needs to be addressed. And you're banging your head against a brick wall with someone and it looks like a fire sign. So, injuries to the head is possible. Sagittarius is possible because we've got the Scorpio Sagittarius cuspa and this is a Sagittarius cuspa, which is Sagittarius, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. So we're narrowing it down. It could be Scorpio, Sagittarius, Leo, Aquarius. Yeah? Are you with me? We've got 7 to 9 days. Act in haste, repent at leisure. but there is passionate energy and fiery energy and sometimes violent energy. So well done, Spirit. Can't fault you on this one. And we've only just begun. Detached, feminine energy, not necessarily a female, but very much feminine energy. This is someone who has seen hurt. This is a professional, detached female energy, possibly Libra, Gemini or Aquarius. This one would be, believe it or not, Aquarius. So we're sticking to the signs that they're giving us. They're being very, very specific here. It is good advice being sought out or taken. Doctor, priest or lawyer, possibly the feminine one. The priest is also your like astrology, stuff like that. Your spiritual guru. But then we have this water sign female again. Like I said, Scorpio energy. Cusper. Water buffalo. Someone who is over emotional, depressed, or in some way not looking after themselves. Possible mental illness. The settlement of a long-standing problem and or fresh start. The red cross there is medical matters. It could be dental or medical, but it is bringing something to a conclusion so that you can rise like the phoenix from the ashes. So don't be afraid to bring those walls crashing down. Either making yourself more vulnerable or exposing others for their violent, angry outbursts. 20th, positive energy. The nightmare needs to end. Come out of that nightmare. 9 weeks. It's going to be a slow process, but you must learn to stand on your own 2 feet, or they must. 9 years is mentioned. You may have a 9-year-old child, for all I know, that's quite stubborn and expects to be babied. It's time for them to learn to stand on their own 2 feet. But usually this is financial independence. Or there will be no celebration or reunion. Possible third party there, someone coming between you and what you want. And an angry mother. Taurus energy. Mother Earth as a bigger picture. 3rd or the 30th, and a curious connection. So tomorrow, so that's no reason why you wasn't picked up first. Tomorrow, possibly, 30th, or the 3rd, or the 31st, because it is connected to the military Remembrance Day. In America, it's May the 31st. In England, November the 11th. But nothing can grow in barren lands, and there's a lack of abundance and arguments. And there it is. The tower must fall. It will be a blessing in disguise, but it's time to let that tower crumble and rise like the phoenix. Either you have to let your walls down, or you have built yourself an ivory prison, and it's time to release yourself. Electrical and water problems, watch out for any wiring problems within the home or office, they say. Anything electrical, watch for it malfunctioning. It is a storm. It is something that will rock your world, a shock perhaps, passion, a lot of passion. The 16. So we have the 16, the 17 mentioned. It won't feel like it, but it's a blessing in disguise. Patience is needed, and that's not going to be easy because there's a lot of fiery energy. I've got hiccups, wow, in this. So this is your wonky table. You've only got 3 legs on that table. You need 4. So it's not as stable as it could be. Somebody's waiting for their ships to come in. But there is, here, somebody's made a bad choice, a bad decision, the wrong choice. Issues with siblings, hands, arms, shoulders, twins, communication. Mercury retrograde may kick the door on the way out. There's a lot of issues. Check your spam folders. Make sure you've checked if you're waiting for an important document or letter. Make sure you check it properly. And communications, double check all appointments, etc. So, 6 or 24 is negative energy. Gemini is negative energy. Yeah, the family unit is in jeopardy. There is a lot of emotion, and it's negative emotion. Something is ending within the family. The dynamics are changing. Because, again, we've got that unfinished business, that one-night stand, that Jack the Lad, that person that goes in without thinking things through, acting without thinking, acting in haste, repenting at leisure. Unfinished business, fire sign energy. If I had to say anything, it would be the Sagittarius. Justice will be served. So it may be legal documents, like I said. It may be court cases. It may be issues with the prostate, the colon, impotence problems, all healed. This is marriage and Libra energy. So again, they're keeping to those signs. Scorpio, Libra, Cuspa. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cuspa. Aquarius. And Leo. Number 11, which is connected to that energy of nothing can grow in barren lands. Because it's November the 11th, Remembrance Day. We've got the 12 now. So this is Pisces energy. It's the odd one out. So you get back what you give out. But it also means you have to put your boundaries in place. Learn to say no. This is the guy that gave people fire and the gods got angry and hung him out to dry by his feet and toes. So again, we're going to the lower, below the knee injuries. The number 4 could be important. But this is playing the martyr or the victim. So doing things just so that you get what you want. And you're not supposed to do that. You do things for the good of your heart. Not because you want to gain from it. Or others doing that to you. Somebody taking somebody for granted. And not being able to say no. You need to learn to say no. The 12, negative energy. Pisces. Hell will freeze over before you get an apology. Those born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved. Again, someone in uniform. Possibly a darker complexion. And I was getting because there's a black swan and a white swan, mixed marriages. Someone in uniform, somebody of a darker complexion, somebody with an old injury to the leg, so again the legs are very important, or a limp. The knight is usually the Virgo cusper. So Virgo, Libra, or Virgo Leo. So again, they're keeping it all in the family. Again, we've got the over-emotional female. 3 times she's shown up. It's massively important. This woman is not happy, or she's going through a lot. Possible mental illness. The salmon. Now, country helped me out with this one. I forgot about the Native American signs. I'm going to have to refresh my memory about them. But the salmon, if I remember rightly, she's a Leo. So this would be possibly connected to the Leo. So again, they're still keeping it in the family, so to speak. And 6 of vessels, it could be to do with children or siblings or someone returning from your childhood. Or some cases, this is child abuse. It's bad memories from your childhood or your inner child, your ego taking a battering. And then we have the 18, and we know that it's the 14th of June, the full moon. So it may be that the full moon on the 14th is important, but the 18 is massively important in a positive way because you will pick a path. Neither path will be an easy one, but you will pick a path because everything will become very, very clear. We have the heron, which is a very spiritual bird, and we have the ox, which is last year's Chinese sign. So 12 years previous to that, 24, 36, etc. Anybody born between usually February to February of the year, last year, ox. So they've kept it all in one thing. You should know who that person is by now, or these people, because I think there's more than one. The issue is, as we know, wishes and dreams. Being isolated, not getting out into society. You have to grow a backbone. Have courage and strength to face whatever it is that you're coming up against. So, the name May, or the month of May, which we're in, and West. It is better to be looked over than overlooked. But you're being overlooked maybe because you're dimming your light. That's not everybody else's fault, that's yours. This is about honour, strength and integrity. Those born on the sign of Leo are about integrity. They are ruled by the sun, and I can hear you all screaming, saying, not the Leos I know, because of all your other signs, you've got 12 houses that make you up. So a pure Leo would be mostly Leo in the chart. Leos are all about integrity. They are ruled by the sun, which is the light and force we cannot live without. Without it, we would be left in the darkness. So somebody is maybe being enlightened about a will or some other issue. Like the sun, Leos are warm and vital personalities. They intend to make their mark on the world and have a secret wish to be admired. They want their time on earth to mean something, not willing to be another link in the chain. Leos want to stand apart from the rest. Some may be known for their dramatic beauty, while others are clowns, or at least the life and soul of the party. A sign of Leo reigns over children. What did I say? Creativity and the stage or public arena. Leos make great actors, television workers, book publishers, artists, salespersons and posers. What they do must count and be unique. To overlook a Leo brings about great resentment in him or her, but generally Leos are too proud to ever say so. When the Leo card comes up in a reading, expect to be at the centre of something and be recognised. Maybe to do with awards or television appearances, at a conference or a public forum, or any place where people gather. Your talents are about to singled out for special recognition. Creativity should be part of this endeavour. Children or youth, or the young at heart, may figure in too. This is a time for standing out and making sure you're counted, and you're not doing it, you're dimming your light. You are going to be appreciated for your unique qualities, and it's about to happen. Your life will soon be filled with creative fun, optimism, and youthful adventure. Since Leo rules the 5th house, this card can indicate romance entering your life. Be careful that you keep your boundaries in place and don't let somebody make you do something you don't want to do, or it may be short-lived. It will be generous, open and playful, and it may be a connection where you will work together on an idea or the possible venture with a vision that will create new things for the public to enjoy. The way you appear to others is important now. This card indicates growth in both reputation and career, because at the moment you're stagnant. You may opt for new look, and if you're looking for a change, careers, something original to do with the public will be likely. If a job emphasises team players, you soon will be one of the leaders. Whatever is happening, you're at the centre of it, and it will be an adventure. This might mean being a bit of a gypsy, and you may come up against a Leo where you will have a power struggle because they're used to leading. You may become a bit of a gypsy, travelling, going with the flow. Trust in your ability to make it all work out, because it will. The pressure principle and a temptation to spend a lot of money may factor in. You could take a gamble and win, but you must show caution. You may experience strange and exotic circumstances where you have to play king or queen. Your routine could come to involve changing hats and doing many things. Odd or eccentric individuals may come your way. If so, you have to give them a chance, as they could help advance your cause. This is a time of being spontaneous, and you must live in the moment. A grand approach is necessary now. It is time to part the clouds and let the sun shine back in. Be playful, be bold, and end up a winner, because luck and light are on your side. The individual, creativity, play, children, the stage, standing out, and the heart. So remember, you have to give it your all. We know which ones are negative. 6, 24, 3 and 30, and 12. So stay away from those numbers in any way, shape or form. The rest are all positive. So let's see if we can find out if there's any astrology that you need to know about. Look for it in your chart or the current chart that's going on in the astrology. Because remember, we've got prisoners and you can't make it up. So we've got Scorpio. There we go. 10th house. And it is karmic, I believe, rewards. So you will be rewarded for all that you've been through. So nodes. Yeah, it's karmic rewards in the area of, I believe, workplace. Capricorn, perhaps. Knees and bones. So it's all about the legs. The workplace, the home, government buildings and law courts. What did I say? The colours red and white. Outer environment, the public life, Aquarius. Social status, your ambition, Leo. Parents, career, trade, profession, recognition, and authority figures. So, Scorpio. North Node. The path of mastering your power. The soul is learning how to use the considerable power for the good of all. This is also the path of self-mastery and the application of your power. So don't dim your light, especially if you come up against a Leo. 10th house, North Node. The soul's task is to develop inner and outer authority to find success through a career. You have to learn to put your boundaries in place, say what you will and you won't take, and no, don't make any apologies to anybody. Unless, of course, you know you're in the wrong, which is very rare. So I hope you enjoyed that because they did a really good job to bring it full circle. I'm so proud of them. I think we might as well go the whole hog, mightn't we? And do a angel card. I'm going to regret this because they're going to take longer than I would have liked. But ho. Let's see how good they are at bringing things together. Let's give them a challenge, shall we? But so far, that was bloody spot on. Well done, Spirit. Thank you. Archangel Gabriel. You are blessed to receive this archangel. Your guidance is to invoke Gabriel, who works on the white rays for grace and purification. It is time to release the old memories of the past, the childhood, possible child abuse, like I said. It is time to release old memories, ingrained habits, mental patterns, addictions that lower your vibrations. Archangel Gabriel will bring order and discipline into your life so that everything runs smoothly. You can also call on him to bring you clarity and joy. You are reminded that you are a beautiful light and a wise spirit, and that only the material mantle disguises your true self. So envision yourself surrounded by a pure white light. Let that pure spirit emerge and fly. You are pure and you are light. Rise like the phoenix. Where's it gone? I'm sure we had a 20. Did we not have a 20? Pretty sure we did. There it is. Rise like the phoenix. Don't be afraid to rock your world. And rise. Brilliant read. Thanks for listening. Bye.